Today's video will be a little bit different than what I normally do. So I've been wanting to do videos like this for some time now, and now is finally my chance. So today I want to talk about the whole VShojo and VTuber situation that goes hand in hand with it. So first, just to briefly introduce this situation, if you don't know what VTubers are basically creators, like content creators, that use virtual avatars in place of their likeness. So it's a little hard to describe if you don't have a grasp on the concept, but think of it as VTubers are almost like Vocaloids if the Vocaloids had real people behind their avatar, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you don't know what VTubers are, they're basically real people using virtual cartoon or anime-ish avatars in place of their likeness on their videos. So anyway, let's continue. So VShojo, that was, past tense now, it was a VTuber agency. And like any other agency, it was built on the promises to promote and essentially help out these VTuber creators get their names and brands out there so that they can start to build up their brands and make a living for themselves. So I have an article open here on my laptop. It's titled VTuber Agency VShojo Shuts Down After Talent Exodus. And the date of the article is July 24th. And I have a quote here, which I will read from CEO Justin Ignacio, if I'm saying his name right. He said, "I've mismanaged the company into the situation you're all witnessing." And yeah, that is something of an understatement. So from what I've read here, CEO or ex-CEO Justin Ignacio, whatever you consider him now, he claims full responsibility for mismanaging the company. But as I see here, he mismanaged just a lot. Just too many things. So for example, the premier VTuber that was part of VShojo, Iron Mouse, she did fundraising for a charitable cause of $500,000. And instead of that money being put towards the charitable cause, it was instead spent by the company. So I'll just repeat that. Instead of the $500,000 being used towards that charitable cause, it was spent by VShojo. Now, the CEO, he has said that VShojo has prided itself as a bold, talent-first approach in VTubing, including having the creators own their own IP. And yet he also admitted that this became a failed business model and that they eventually ran out of money. Now, props to him for confessing the failures and the weaknesses, but at this point it's just too little too late. You've nearly ruined the financial livelihoods and the hearts of many that were involved in this company. So this is not the first time we've seen something like this. It's very unfortunate. We have seen things like this before in the entertainment world, from scandals to reality shows, to producer scandals, Harvey Weinstein, a lot of the things that came out from Hollywood in recent years. So we're not strangers to something like this, but hearing news like this, it's still unpleasant. We don't want to hear news like this. We want to hear progress. We want to hear improvement and steps forward. So what I can draw here, what I can draw from this whole situation, this mess, from the article I read and the videos I watched, this This is what happens when you have someone with no business sense or business mind or project management skills running a company. And now, thanks to all of this, a lot of people, the VTubers themselves, as well as their fans and community, they are now upset. Because what this ultimately boils down to is artists losing their money, losing out on their money. Essentially, their financial livelihoods, they took a hit. So on one hand, I'm glad that they were able to, the VTubers, I'm glad that they were able to retain their IP and their brands. That will go a long way. But on the other hand, the fact that they suffered so much financial loss, that is the downside to all of this. So I just wanted to do a video like this, kind of a vlog, and hopefully I'll do more vlogs like this. If you don't know much about this piece of news, please share it with your friends and family so we can get the word out there so that things like this can be prevented, things like this can not happen again. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I also now have a Patreon, which I have updated recently. So if you want to see exclusive content from me that you won't find anywhere else, then please check that out. I'm Shin Diver, and I'll see you in the next video.